This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Today I'm going to be talking about the prospects of an amnesty, given the fact that we now have a new Secretary of State for the Home Department, Suella, who has replaced Priti Patel, who had an appalling track record and jumped before she was pushed. Now, the reasons for having an amnesty, even Boris Johnson, though his word can't really be relied on for much, he thought that it was a good idea. And I would agree with him. There are over 1 million people in the United Kingdom. The Home Office removed less than 3,000 last year, and a total of about 121, I think it was, or 113 in 2021. So the chances of people being removed from the United Kingdom is incredibly small. What does that mean? That means that there are over 1 million people with their families that are forced to live in the United Kingdom on the margins of society, not able to access NHS care, not able to work and contribute and pay taxes, something you might think the government wants to encourage to stimulate economic growth. And migrants that I've known, migrants that I've seen, one of their key factors is that they want to work and contribute legally to the United Kingdom economy, and they do not wish to remain in the United Kingdom illegally. However, they've been here for such a long period of time, they've lost contact with their home countries. So we have had a scheme before. It was in 2006 to 2011. It was a legacy scheme. It came in after the change of Secretary of State, who recognised upon looking at the system that the system was broken. There are clear parallels. The system is clearly broken now. The asylum backlog continues to mount. People are waiting years for decisions. Nobody's really being removed from the United Kingdom. The Rwanda plan hasn't exactly got anybody off the ground, but has benefited the government of Rwanda to the tune of £120 million up front. Good deal for them, not such a good deal for the UK and the UK taxpayer. So all the reasons point to having some sort of targeted amnesty. The problem being is that this government is lurching further and further to the right and demonising migrants. So at the moment, Suella Braverman has seen, in speaking to the Home Office, apparently told them that she wasn't big on policies, but wanted to get things done, which is meaningless, and he advised that the Home Office staff watch programmes such as Love Island and other trashy TV. I'm not quite sure how watching Love Island, unless she proposes to go there, is going to do anything in respect of the number of migrants in the United Kingdom. There is clearly a problem, and it clearly calls for drastic solutions. Hopefully, when things settle down, and hopefully if she is advised properly, she will realise that there is no chance of getting rid of these people. The country is in an economic crisis and it's only likely to get worse, and it makes sense, rather than having 1 million people living and working perhaps not legally, to bring them into the economy so that they can contribute to the running of the country itself. So, good reasons for having one. Is it likely to happen in the next month or so? Clearly not, given the need for her to establish her right-wing credentials. However, there may be, because she is a lawyer and says that she's an immigration barrister, so ought to have some understanding of human rights, there may be some hope in the future. If there is, I will keep you updated. I would also say the only reason for doing this video is that people have asked me to do a video on what is the current situation, prospects of an amnesty. And therefore I felt obliged to do this video because people have asked me, rather than just doing one for no reason at all. Also, what I would say is there are a lot of people that whilst they don't have status, do have viable human rights claims and can be granted visas. Indeed, I've had many people come in here who have no leave to remain, but who have perfectly good claims, and who I've obtained indefinite leave to remain for, and I've obtained limited leave to remain for. So, if you are here illegally, the first step I would do would be to seek immigration advice. You can contact me, or you can contact any other reputable lawyer, as I don't want to be seen as just promoting myself. There is a clear problem, it needs to be addressed, but you may well not need to wait for an amnesty to get the result that you want. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and please take care of yourself and your families. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.